One of the first and most important things you have to learn as a new owner is how to house train a puppy and fast. Well, it turns out you can dramatically decrease the time it takes to house train your puppy, getting through the days of cleaner floors and carpets much sooner, by arming yourself with just a little knowledge and following a well laid out plan. Before we move on with this video, you need to grab the free Dog Training Secrets Guide, in which I have disclosed the deepest dog training secrets that professional dog trainers don't want you to know about. These training secrets would help you have a well-behaved, super intelligent, smart and obedient dog without spending hours in training him, her. Link to the free Secret Training Technique guide is in the description below. Exclamation mark. The 2 essential keys to successful house training. At 8 weeks old, a puppy knows no better than to wee or poop absolutely anywhere they happen to be standing when the urge strikes. They've no idea this isn't how it's supposed to be done, or that you don't find pottying on your carpets acceptable. It's up to you to choose an appropriate bathroom spot, train your puppy to use it, and at the same time teach them it isn't acceptable to potty anywhere else inside your home. To achieve this, there are 2 essential keys to success. You need to prevent mistakes inside your home. You need to praise your puppy for pottying in the right place as many times as possible. This way you get the greatest number of opportunities to praise them for doing the right thing. And because they're empty, you also lessen their need to potty when in the wrong places. But it's not as simple as just this. You must also prevent mistakes in your home through a mixture of confinement and concentrated supervision. And fit this 24/7 task into your current lifestyle and routines. 4 methods to choose from for house training your puppy. There are 4 widely used and recommended methods you can choose from, though the reality is you will almost certainly use a mixture of 2 or more. These methods are: 1. Paper training. Paper training is the most widely known and most commonly used method for house training throughout the world. Paper training is teaching your puppy to toilet indoors on a wide area of newspapers or pre-treated puppy pads that encourage a puppy to use the area as a bathroom. Once used to using the paper or the pads, you slowly cut the area covered until they reliably use just a couple of sheets and never miss. You then slowly move the paper toward the outside where another set is placed, and you begin to encourage your puppy to go outside only, before completely removing the papers inside. At this point they will have made the transition. Puppy pads have a scent that attracts a puppy, paper does not. Either people who are going to have an indoor bathroom spot long-term, or people who will not use a crate for training yet cannot commit to constantly supervising their puppy when inside the home. 2. Crate training. Using a crate is the most effective and simplest way to speed up the house training process. The method takes advantage of the fact dogs have a natural instinct not to soil the area where they eat and sleep. A puppy or dog will then hold it as long as they possibly can to avoid relieving themselves and then have to lay in it. A huge benefit to this is a puppy learns while very young that just because they have an urge to wee or poop, they don't have to and can actually hold it. With other methods, a puppy doesn't learn this fact while so young. You crate them only when you can't watch them, are busy in the home, or maybe away from the home a short while. The rest of the time you watch them and regularly take them outside to potty to teach them good habits. It's easier than constant supervision, harder than paper training. This is because you will have to crate train your puppy before you can use a crate for house training, which does take time and effort. 3. Constant supervision. You spend all your time with your puppy, supervising them constantly. Every time you spot the signs they're about to potty, you scoop them up and take them to their bathroom spot. It's not as effective as crate training and will take longer, certainly resulting in more accidents along the way. People who are against any kind of confinement and can stay at home to watch their puppy all day every day. Mostly people who work from home and the retired. But this method also forms a part of every house training plan, whether you use other methods alongside or not. This is because when a puppy is free inside a home, they must be closely supervised to prevent any mistakes. 4. Umbilical cord training. This is a little used technique, and at first may sound a little silly. But it is highly effective, and this technique calls for you to tether your puppy to you by leash and have them follow you wherever you go when inside your home. This way they're never more than a few feet away and have no chance to sneak off unnoticed to potty where they shouldn't. You will notice and be able to intervene and correct every possible mistake, taking them outside every time they need to relieve themselves. If it's used correctly, the opportunity for your puppy to make mistakes is completely removed, so every single time they need to visit their bathroom spot is a training opportunity you will take advantage of and no mistake goes uncorrected. It's also a good method to throw into the mix for people who found difficulty with constant supervision, and allow their puppy to sneak off and have accidents in the home, helping them to get better results. House training a puppy at night. A young puppy will not be able to last through the night without needing to potty. However, similar to humans, a dog's body slows down during the night and the need to toilet is severely reduced. So the good news is, even at 8 weeks they will be able to last 4 or so hours and you will only need to wake once during the night. 1. A schedule for overnight. Allow your puppy no food for 3 hours and no water for 2 hours before bed. Also, make sure to take them to their bathroom spot right before you go to bed so they can empty themselves. Then set an alarm for 4 hours after their bedtime when you must get up and take them to their bathroom spot. No excuses, you simply must do this. If you find your puppy has soiled in this time, you should set the alarm for half an hour earlier the next night, 3.5 hours. Repeat until you find you're waking before they've had an accident. After a few days of not having a nighttime accident, set your alarm for 15 minutes later and increase the time by 15 minutes for each successful night they do not have an accident. Within a few short weeks you'll find they can last a full 7 hours without needing a bathroom break. And by using this schedule, you strike a good balance between a couple of inevitable accidents while stretching out the time at a good pace to lasting a full night. 2. A word of caution for those using a crate. It's important that your puppy isn't forced to eliminate in their crate as it can ruin their natural instinct to keep it clean, the very thing we take advantage of to help the house training process. This is why it's recommended that if you find a mess you set the alarm for half an hour earlier, a reasonably big step back to where they've been successful at before. Maintaining their instinct to keep the crate clean is of utmost importance. You should also consider consulting your vet to make sure it's not a medical problem causing the mistakes. 3. What to do at the bathroom spot at night. When you take them out at night, say your chosen cue word, take them straight to their bathroom spot. Praise them gently when they finish their business but do not reward them with anything else. The last thing you want is to teach your puppy that during the night is a time for play or food treats. This will come back to haunt you in a big way and result in noisy sleepless nights. You want your puppy to learn that nighttime is for sleeping and for nothing else. When the alarm goes off, collect them, take them to potty, praise with a simple, deadpan, good potty. Then silently take them back and return to sleep until the morning. Do nothing else. By 16 weeks old they should last through the night. No two puppies are the same. Some will be able to last the whole night without a potty break at 10 weeks, rarely, and some may not be able to at 15 weeks, also rarely. But certainly by 16 weeks old your puppy will be able to last a 7-hour night without needing to potty if you do not feed them for 3 hours or provide water for 2 hours before bedtime and allow them to empty themselves right before you lay down for the night. Do you want to have a well-behaved, obedient and calm pet dog without spending hours in training him? Check out the first link in the description and download the Secret Training Technique guide absolutely free. It is available for free only for a limited period of time. Thanks for watching the video. Comment below if you liked the video. Please subscribe to the Little Paws Training channel if you are serious about training and grooming your dog. Also, join our Facebook group where you get all the solutions to your daily doggy problems.